What's up, gang? Last time we finished with Atlantis. This time we're headed to the Valley of Spirits, and this time with a new team. We're going to be rocking Black Panther, Beta Ray Bill, aka Thor, the Invisible Woman, and Daredevil. Just four other characters that I enjoy a lot. We'll go through some of their other stuff, but I don't think I showed off this area of Stark Tower. This is the Iron Man Labs. There's two quests you can do here. One is you can talk to Jarvis, Iron Man's butler, and you can do some fun searching for Tony's cufflinks. A little quest that gets you five rep. And then you can also talk to Weasel, and Weasel is the dude that will keep up the the Black Widow laptop case side quest. So yeah, you can do that. And then you'll also find the Iron Man simulator disc right here. So yeah, that's all that's in this area. Obviously, you can talk to a bunch of characters. You can check out some pieces of the Iron Man outfit, like right here. We've got a helmet. I think there are a few prototypes or what have you scattered around too, which is always kind of neat to see. Let's see where. I think there's an armor over here. Yeah, right here. So it's always cool. It's a nice looking original or one of the classic suits. Um, yeah, just a neat little side area where you can find some cool little goodies. Uh, we're actually going to go through the characters here and go through their builds and sort of how I'm going to be playing them. Black Panther is my favorite of all of these characters. We're wearing his classic outfit, which gives us 10% critical strike, 15% power damage, and 9 defense. The reason we're doing that is our gear is Ulix Fist, so we got 10% critical chance increase on all attacks. And the reason we're doing that is because of Crippling Blow. This move already has a 36% critical percent, 36% critical chance increase. It does a pretty serious amount of damage. So crits in this game are double damage. So critting, so right now we essentially have a 1 in 2 chance of we have a 50% chance of critting at this level. That means that this move will be doing 400 damage each turn. But we also have, right, we have the increased power damage, which is 15%. Plus, I believe that he gets the team he gets the team damage, team force damage increase as well. So 11%. So you're looking at roughly sometimes like 500 damage crits off of that move. Plus, we're going to have him going invisible, which increases or boosts critical hit damage to take away 30%, 33% of an enemy's current health. So you're doing a third of an enemy's life with your crits if you're not going over that amount, which is wild. We're only putting energy or putting damage into or putting points into Crippling Blow and Razor Cyclone. Razor Cyclone is just a pretty decent area of effect attack that causes some bleed. With our crit chance, it has the potential to do a lot of damage to quite a few enemies while also causing bleed. And Panther's Might is absurd. So this move has a 25% chance to instant kill. It also boosts all damage of extreme powers by 50%. So this will do 400 plus. Sometimes it'll do over 1600. I've actually killed bosses with this move before. Just boom. It's crazy. So we're basically, this dude is a crit monster, and that's how we're gonna use him. I gotta admit, I only like Invisible Woman for Kinetic Snare. Kinetic Snare encases all enemies in a bubble. They can't do anything, and they get crushed. If you look at this, so it spins target in kinetic sphere, causing crushing damage. Each enemy that I do this to is stuck for 9 seconds. That's insane. They're just in a stasis bubble. They can't do anything. It's great. I love this. Then you just go invisible. You get a better crit chance, and it stuns enemies. And it stuns enemies who are hit by crits. So that actually kind of fits with our next character. Oh, and our outfit, max energy crit strike, because we want to crit so we can get those juicy stuns. Um, yeah, she doesn't have a ton of other good. They're all really blah, except for maybe classic. But yeah, none of them are all that great. Which helps with Thor here with Mjolnir's might. When fully charged, we can instant kill stunned enemies, which is kind of neat, not super viable, because what we're really looking to do here is Godspeed. 86% attack speed increase for 90 seconds. His attack speed is absurd. Couple that with Asgard's Blessing, plus 2 points to skills. That means that, all of our stuff is going to be everyone's powers are going to be doing more damage, which is just wonderful fun. And we have him on Beta Ray Bill just because it's super cool to see Beta Ray Bill in this game. It's not the best costume. If I was doing this, specifically, I'd probably want something like classic. So yeah, and we actually need to get a new one, so we'll be playing as him. And then the last person we're going to be using is Daredevil. I really like Daredevil just for his support, so he's going to be increasing our physical damage done to enemies. Everyone besides Invisible Woman will be doing physical, so that's dope. We're going to be doing extensive strike. He'll just be bopping people from far away with a great little baton, and then devastation is our other one. We'll be doing that to trip enemies and keeping them on the ground. Yeah, so let's show this team off. Let's see, let's make sure we have everything good to go. This, and then we want stealth. Oh, and in case you don't remember, we're going to be going to the Valley of the Spirits to mess with Mandarin. And this is the toss, right? And then we want the slam. Right? I think that's it. Let's see, just to make sure. Mjolnir's Might and Hammer Toss. Cool. And then Daredevil, we want Extendo. Oh, and we had it there. We had Devastation. I think that's it. I actually can't tell. And then Invisible Woman. Yeah, literally all we care about is Crush and Invisible. All right.
As you wish.
Black Panther's the coolest. We're going to show him off first.
Loki, are you certain your ploy in Atlantis worked?
My good doctor, how could you doubt the god of mischief? My
That's
performance
right.
as Mandarin was flawless. Rest
So
assured,
Loki
the
pretended
heroes will
to be the Mandarin there in the bottom of Atlantis, raising the Kraken to fool our heroes into going and messing with the Mandarin, all part of their plan to get us out of the picture. So, here's what we're going to do. Black Panther's now invisible. He now has a ton of extra damage.
Okay.
Everyone is getting beefy here, let me tell you. And then everybody's invisible. They got a ton of damage now. Let's see how much we do here. 610, an easy 610 crit. So yeah, the single target damage to character, just like a casual 600, 614. Oh my gosh, this damage, dude, it's super fun. Just kind of busted people up. So obviously we're still invisible. That means we're doing a third of the life to these characters. We're going invisible again.
Victory is mine.
Oh, and I guess I should show off the moves too. Dead. Oh, he lives. What is this BS? So you'll notice there's these little the two underneath. That's the bleed damage. So So the only thing that I don't really like about this... Oh, also, it's the other thing I wanted to show off. What's his face? Black Panther actually has some interesting, like single target attacks that are like he can actually do. His AAB does it pops the enemy up really, really high, which allows for restand combos that aren't capable or aren't possible by other characters. Not true. They're possible, but it's way easier to do on him, which is just surprising. So we're gonna get everybody up to speed. We're gonna make everybody invisible. We're gonna do a bunch of extra stuff, and now we're just gonna be killing machines who can't be stopped. The only problem with this specific move, the crippling blow, is the range is tremendously poor. Yeah, Black Panther is one of my favorite characters in this game. He feels really good to use. Also, being able to go invisible is cool. See, look at how high he goes. You notice my teammates, they restood him. We used a bunch of shield points to get all these outfits up to a higher level.
I claim this victory for Asgard.
Let's just let's keep cranking. Let's keep going. Let's go invisible. This is definitely a less. This is a way more melee focused team here. We're coming up to a mid boss. This is Dragon Man. Very easy. Oh, you know what? And I didn't even show it off. So let's see if we can. Nope. Pretty boring there, but I've actually I've killed Dragon Man outright before, which is super fun.
I do not have enough energy.
I grow weak and need help.
Thor, what is your deal? Why are you getting hurt so much?
Leave, or you will suffer the consequences.
I lack the power required.
Alright. So Daredevil's down there just being a BA. So let me show off what Thor's capable of. Like, look at this. Yeah, he is just a monster. So actually, let's see what gear. Did I change his gear? Oh, this is fine, but I think we can do better. Let's do this. Spider's Bite. Yeah. Absurd. Like, it's just, like who attacks this fast?
I have vanquished this beast.
Right, and then it just becomes like, you build up your extremes so fast that nothing really matters. Right, like if you had a crit focus build on this dude, it would just kind of be absurd. So here's Ultimo. We don't really care about this dude, because, well, we're just a friggin' wrecking crew, dude.
Of course.
Let's see how quickly we can build up our... He won't stop blocking. What is this? We're going too fast. We're gonna need our teammates to kill him.
Certainly.
You're just hammering away so fast. It's just hilarious. So this is what you can expect. Mess around with like, and you'll notice like this is a completely different way to play the game. By taking these sort of melee focused characters, buffing up their melee possibilities, you can do some really interesting stuff. Let's give everybody some extra power, and then we'll boost our own again. And we've got a little cutscene to show off some of the Mandarin's minions. And let's show off Daredevil. So, so you can't, unlike Cyclops, you can't put anyone through walls, or excuse me, you can't shoot your baton through walls. It does a fairly decent amount of damage too, especially on the return trip. So you're looking at like roughly 400 damage, which is great, especially if you can hit multiple enemies in a line, sort of like this. The other cool thing is, you know, sort of as you do this, like, oh, he's on the ground, and you can do that to massive mobs of enemies. So granted, yeah, like you're not doing a ton of damage like at the outset. You just like got a bunch of dudes on the ground and his super OTGs. So Daredevil is a very, very solid character. Oh shoot, that's not the... Oh no, that is exactly the thing I wanted to do. So everybody's got a little more damage now. And that's it. Oh, those guys came from over here. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's not super important that we get oh, so nice. 186 and 186. We've got some stuff here. Yeah, I adore this team. Not for any particular reason outside of the fact that they can just go ham. Just pure ham. Oh, and I haven't even showed off Invisible Woman and her ridiculousness. Let's see, where can I do that? Let's see, I don't think there are any other enemies in this spot. We can't get through here. Alright, let's keep going. So, she's also sort of like a poor woman's Cyclops, whereas she has sort of like the same kinetic, you know, the same focus and unfocused blast, but she's just not as good. The Gray Gargoyle, that's right. Well, we're gonna hammer the living daylights out of this dude, as you can probably imagine. So the thing we're gonna focus on here is this. The dude just takes he'll just stay there, and you can do this to every enemy on the screen. Like, you're stuck, you're stuck, you're stuck, you're stuck, you're stuck. Like, look at this. Look at how long they're stunned for. You never have to worry about anything. You can do this to everyone, and then just your friends will just destroy them.
Warriors, attack!
Yeah, and you can... It's just crazy. This move is crazy, and I don't think... No one acknowledges it enough. Like, just how wild that move is. You can basically make it so you don't have to play the game. Or, you know, enemies can't play the game. This only does, you know, this only works... I think I tried to roll away from it. I don't think so, bud. You can only do this with the smaller enemies, right? These dudes. It does not work against like boss type, the champion style enemies, the bigger ones. But I remember playing this game and I just had so much fun doing this. Just constantly getting dudes in these just getting them stuck. Oh, we need to go down and
You stood little chance against the god of thunder.
it's almost comedic how like ridiculous it is, isn't it?
Warriors, attack!
He just destroys everything. It's always nice having a flyer on your team too. They just help you get around the map so much more quickly. Let's make sure everybody has a little more power, and let's just destroy.
That's what I call
Okay, that's enough out of you. Enough out of you. We're invisible now.
Perhaps you should call for backup.
So yeah, as you can see, crits very useful in this game. Oop,
I need help.
that was
now.
unintentional to bonk into that. It's actually very useful to have someone like Daredevil
okay.
or someone with long distance stuff to get rid of traps. These characters here are a little less beefy than some, so always helpful.
Warriors, attack!
Got a little more damage, or excuse me, we've got some other.
Case closed.
Yeah, it's just so fun doing that kind of stuff. Let's get down there. Yeah, this is a great move, and the only reason that it's outclassed is purely because Cyclops can go through walls, right? Like that's a great OTG. It's super fun that he has. Oh man, he's got a really high double jump, very acrobatic. Man, such a cool character. I really liked how Daredevil turned out in this game. I think Thor is kind of a hodgepodge of sort of a bunch of different archetypes, but it fits for, like Daredevil and who he is. Daredevil for Thor and who he is. He's got a ton of powers, very good at what he does. And why not? Why not sort of overload his kit? He's not, the best character by any stretch of the imagination. But he's very good at a lot of stuff. He's got some great elemental damage. Actually, one of the few really good characters against Ulik, who is later in the game, who is really friggin' annoying as a boss. He does, especially on lower levels. He's strong against both energy and physical damage, which is a huge pain in the ass for a lot of characters you'll have at that point in time. So Iceman, Human Torch are all really useful against him. Let's get ourselves a weapon cache, baby.
By the power of
Alright, do we get anything
Asgard!
good? Anything any of these characters can... Okay. Okay. I think Daredevil's just
Yes.
unique in that Deadpool's coil. Okay, we're definitely not using Deadpool. But okay. It's always fun to get stuff that super beefs up your moves really early in the game.
Go no further.
So like
Certainly.
Oh, yeah, let's just start grouping everybody up. You stop. Stop attacking me. Now. You stop attacking. So, granted, this is not great on bosses, so you kind of have to respec, and that's, again, another cool thing about this game. You can respec it anytime you want, um, which is great. You just don't need to like play one specific way. You can switch it up if you feel like you that's gonna be good for you. It's over here. Let's go invisible. Let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. We've got a simulator disc for Thing. Man, okay, so Thing's he's one of my favorite characters in this game, as you've probably been able to tell as I was playing a ton of him earlier. I really like Thing. His friggin' quest is so boring. You have to fight mid-air, he's jumping at us. You have to fight him. You have to fight a bunch of dudes with shields, which is super boring. Because he's not, like, you don't get to do the cool thing. Oh, and so we're invisible, so we're gonna get this dude and make sure that he can't heal anyone. Oh, and let's show off some of the nice 382, nice 762 crit.
Ultimate overload.
Always fun, just letting loose with the extremes. As you can probably tell, we don't really care about any of the extreme stuff. None of it really matters to us because we're so, overpowered. Not too much in this game can hurt us. Oh, I forgot. We have to go get stuff. Dead.
Victory is mine.
Dead.
None shall pass.
So here we've got the Ultimo Blueprints. This was the other side, or excuse me, that was Nick Fury's side quest for us here. I think there's a few more. Obviously, this is still Act 1. There's 5 acts in this game. And all of this stuff, again, completing these side quests, they all sort of play into your end game breakdown as the Watcher goes through sort of how you performed comparatively to the side quests you finished. So we're just gonna roll through here. So this part is really annoying if you don't have any flyers, but if you do have a flyer, you can skip this portion of the map because these flames, you sort of have to wait for them. You don't have to do that here. We're just going to carve up everything we see.
Warriors, attack! You stood little chance against the god of thunder.
So, that's all that takes. We're going to try to get Thor his other alternate outfit.
I would never have put it what you...
So this is the Great Gargoyle. He's a French dude who really wants us to...
Certainly.
Oh, he definitely turns people to stone, us being one of them. Let's see. Let's see if we can turn invisible and then mess him up with some nice crits. Oh,
I need aid immediately.
No problem.
give me those crits, baby.
I need aid immediately.
No problem.
Attack my opponent. I lack the power required. Defeat this knave. Already you fall? I need aid immediately. Yes.
Alright, dude. Enough of this. I'm the king of Wakanda, bruh. How dare you?
I need aid immediately.
No problem.
I do not have enough energy.
I will say, as you may have noticed, that one of the biggest flaws of
Okay.
what's his face is of Black Panther is he has really bad energy management. If you don't have that, like, if you're not spec'd for energy. All right, let's just beat the living crap out of this dude.
Certainly.
I lack the power required.
Okay, that took way too long. If we had Cyclops, holy moly, would we have massacred him. Oh, this dude's still here? So, the fastest DPS for Thor is AA, and then this. Just because there's a slow, there's that pause that, takes that's what happens, there's a pause when you finish a string. So AA dude, AA dude. Well, maybe that's not the best DPS. I've always felt like that was the best DPS. So, maybe wrong. We can also throw Mjolnir, which is fun. Have we explored everywhere? Let's go make sure, just in case. Again, always useful to have a flyer. Just in case, I think we're all good. For some reason I remember there being a secret over here, but looks like I was wrong. Let's keep cooking. So obviously this particular team, incredible at melee. So anything you can do about to get any of these characters some serious melee damage is great.
Of course.
Black Panther, anything you can do to boost his crits. Same with Invisible Woman. And it's
Destroy them all.
there we go. Those are all crits. Any of the green are all crits, which is great. So we're critting like crazy because we have a fairly high crit percentage regardless. So really beefy crits, and I think you'll notice there we have like no energy left. But that doesn't matter because we are going to. That was an instant KO. That was a double. Oh, 360. That doesn't feel good. But a nice crit to end it. So huge crits, not huge crits specifically for this damage, but we're getting tons of crits here. Oh, I didn't even have Daredevil doing his extra damage boost thing. So this is a decent time to actually, when there's enough characters on screen, it can be pretty fun to use this. But we have, oh man, good call. We have so little. Oh, somebody died. We can fix that.
As you wish.
Actually, Invisible Woman has the right idea. Ooh, I'm stunned.
Case closed.
Alright, let's switch.
I need help.
I have to admit, I'm very surprised by what is happening here. Like, actually getting hurt. Alright, we got one guy. We're taking it slow and steady. We're freezing everyone. No more healing for you, my bro. enough of this.
And it'll be real handy right now.
Oh. So unintentionally, we're doing a much better job than we were previously. Got a little hairy, dude. Black Panther's dead. All because he got caught in the middle of all those dudes. Brutal. Well, I'm sorry, T'Challa. I'm gonna cover your body. Sadness. We'll be back for you, though. It's actually crazy that he died. I'm honestly surprised. But the other thing that you noticed, one of the few ways that you can die in this game, you probably won't get fully wiped, but one of the few ways is getting caught in a mob and not being able to hit, the left bumper, or the left bumper fast enough. So we're sort of slowly but surely unlocking the doors to the Mandarin. And we're going to team up with Stephen Strange here in a little bit. The Mandarin has stolen something from him, and we're going to need it back. We're going to kindly ask for it back, like the gentle people that we are. Let's see, how much time do we have to revive T'Challa? Alright, so we got a minute. Let's go. Let's keep going. First, we're going to have
No
Thor
problem.
Aye.
boost our powers. Then he's going to boost his melee. We're going to
Certainly.
turn
All right.
Our Lady in invisible so she doesn't get bonked too hard. And then we're going to swoop in, knock everybody down, and then start beating the crap out of everybody. While knocking everybody down, so they stay away.
If I don't get help soon, I'm out.
So again, just like, as long as you're playing this smart, there's no reason why you should ever really die. Oh, this part there's a ton of enemies. I would not mind having T'Challa on our side for this, and I bet it's been about 2 minutes since we've gone and checked on him.
By your command.
Let's do it. We need the Panther back in action. 30 more seconds. God dang. Alright, then I guess we will just fly around. Maybe collect some shield points, get a little more health for Susan. Are there any secrets around here? Just throw Mjolnir around. Black Panther's fully rested. Let's go get him. Alright, he's back. Alright, let's power everybody up.
Of course.
Turn you invisible, turn you invisible,
Not advanced.
we invisible, and then we'll get everybody powered up with Daredevil.
This one's out.
I think that at some point we have to move these blocks to get over. Oh, that was nice. Some nice double hitting stuff there. Oh, let's see if we can get it again. Nope. It's extreme time, baby. That looks great. It's a cool move from Daredevil. I like Daredevil a lot. And it's cool because you can just sort of dive into the enemies and then do this for, you know, ad nauseum until they're dead. Nice thing too about, you know, baton swing is that they actually, whatchamacallit, they'll actually be hit on the ground, so it's a good OTG. Another option for this is to just toss people off the edge. Always fun.
A little help over here.
Feels good.
Hey, help me with this one.
Alright, and then you kind of just, you cover up the teleportation holes, and you open up the next area.
Your battle is hopeless.
Let's see if we can just get a nice beefy crit on this dude.
I'm so sorry.
Nope. Nope. Yes. Actually, I don't know if that's a crit. I don't know. Oh, it was 473. Nice. I don't think there's anything else you can do here with these. Can you unlock a special thing? Oh, wait. Maybe? No, I don't think any. I'm just gonna try one thing. Nope. So I remember seeing any of these pit areas and thinking, alright, like, you gotta have a flyer to go and check stuff out. In most cases, you actually don't have to. Because there's not really anything to explore. So, that was always kind of a shame. But here we're just heading back, and I think we have a bunch of enemies have sort of rallied and regrouped here. So let's... Maybe I'm wrong. But let's power up everyone just in case, because why not?
All right.
Oh, I'm wrong. But that's okay. We get to go through to the next area, which I believe is... Oh no, it's just another Ultimo. So we're gonna rip this dude to shreds.
Over here. Get this joker off me.
As you wish.
Oh. Let's just crit this dude to death. Easy. So in the ooh, Daredevil's harness. Let's see what this is. I don't think we have anything interesting on Daredevil right now, or do we? +3 to baton sweep. That's what we want. No, we want devastation. Wait, what is baton? +3 to baton sweep? What is baton sweep? Do they mean baton throw? Must be baton throw, right? Because it's got all those extra buttons in it, or all the extra stuff in it. You know what? We'll let it rock. We're not particularly interested in Daredevil's gear at this moment, to be honest.
I have located the enemy.
I need aid immediately.
Oh, such satisfying crits. Oh my gosh. We definitely want focus here on Black Panther. He has real serious energy needs at this point in the game. So, yeah, let's keep going. Time to go invisible and mess dudes up.
Victory is mine.
How dare you grab me, dude? Nice crit, though. We need some of those shield points, baby. We need shield points. And let's get Thor powering everybody up. And then empowering himself.
Suffer the consequences.
Who do we fight here? Yeah, that's right. We've got Steven's in some trouble. And the great thing about this team is just the sheer amount of like reset potential you have with just a couple of moves. Specifically, you can go around and do that, right? You can use Devastation, and you are basically set to reset the enemies to neutral and take advantage. Yeah, Daredevil's just a super fun character. Where did that dude go? He's down there.
Get this joker off me.
Certainly.
Yoink. Got some extra dammy here. Oh, they were invincible. Ooh, can we get?
This one's out.
There we go. The baton thrower, the baton extend, is like much more difficult than Cyclops to line up those like really nice hits that do, you know, that like take out a multitude of enemies. Much more difficult to land, to pull off. So it's always a treat when you do get a really nice baton extend.
As you wish.
Let's go! I'm sure I'm missing a ton of secrets and stuff around this level. But, you know, it's not that we don't have time, it's that we don't particularly care this go around. Oh, you know what? We haven't checked on people's points. Can we give anything to anybody? Sure. Let's do Mjolnir's Might. Yeah. Just a couple of points in Mjolnir's Might. Ooh. Extensive Strike. Definitely. Kinetic Snare, that's fine. We'll save our points for Invisible Woman. Ooh, you know we want another point in Crippling Blow. Now we have a 60% chance of crit on that particular move. Now we're just gonna beat people senseless with Mjolnir. Gonna power everybody else up.
They must be stopped.
They must be, huh? I got news for you, bub. We ain't stopping, bruh. We ain't stopping. Besides, just made of clay. Oh, that's why I don't really like... That's right. I'm not the biggest fan of this move, because he does such a giant leap. He can actually miss the people that you're aiming for, which can be very frustrating.
They must not advance.
But God, he's so fast. And his damage is just absurd. Getting your extremes non-stop. Alright, come on, dude. Actually, let's see. I don't actually know what his like takedown is. Okay, that's pretty sick. Home run swing.
I have located the enemy.
Have you?
I have vanquished this fiend.
Certainly.
Love it. Let's try another one of those home run swings. It's been a long time since I've played Thor. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he's he's even better than Cap when it comes to the empowered super fast melee stuff.
Destroy them.
Boom, 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 boom.
I have vanquished this fiend.
Let's see if how many people we hit. Not a ton right there.
The enemy has fallen.
Alright, so we've been dunking on people as Beta Ray Bill. You'll notice it's kind of unfortunate how what's her face Sue doesn't really use her freezing move, her crushing blow thing very often on enemies, which is like, come on, dude. It's really all you have going for you. Let's see, where are we off to? Nice instant KO. Oh, he doesn't even go for the other dude. Okay.
Others will take my place.
I require more energy. You stood little chance against the god of thunder.
Just running around nuking folks. So this is another really good time where you're like, alright, there's a lot of dudes, I can't really see what's happening, I don't know if I'm getting hurt a ton, but I don't like it. You just switch to Daredevil and you knock everybody down.
Not so tough now, are you?
And that's it.
Very well
So
done, my friends.
Doc
We've located
gets
the
the Orb of Agamotto back, and he will join your party after this mission. So this is just this is the point where you unlock Doctor Strange, which is great. I don't particularly care for Doctor Strange in any way, shape, or form, but still kind of a neat thing to do. You know, not a lot of opportunities for the Doctor Strange to show up in a video game. So this is definitely a good place for him to be. Guys. Also, dude, Sue, why are you using... You're not invisible. I didn't tell you to use that. Notice how she's used the power that she has not been programmed to have in her wheel of powers. It would definitely be cool to be able to program your computer enemies or computer allies to make sure that they did the thing you wanted them to do. Because I definitely would always have Sue doing the just turn everybody into mush and grind them up inside my force field.
Your battle is hopeless.
The other thing, I think, can you
Not gonna win lying down.
oh, so nice. Thor being able to be a support character by using his power boost is such a cool thing.
Yes.
That's what I call knockout.
Hello. So here, we're just gonna force our way through that. We don't care about getting hit by anything. And here we'll also find a Black Panther. So if you're sort of curious as to where all of the toys are, this is another spot where you can find a bunch of them. A bunch. No, you can find one. A little bit further along here. It's either in this one or it's in the one across the way. That's the other one. Got ourselves a nice little extreme power up. And let's get ourselves a Black Panther action figure. That's how you unlock both Daredevil and Black Panther in this game. You find their action figures throughout. Now we're going to the Mandarin's court, baby. Mandarin is not the most fun of bosses. It's a great place to grind experience if you feel like you need to. You fight a lot of Ultimos. It's not particularly enjoyable, but you know, we're just gonna try to crit the Mandarin. Oh, ooh, 877. That feels good, dude. Yeah, another crit. So now he starts spawning Ultimos and these little explosive robots, these little explosive spider bros. You need to get hit by them to trigger the next phase of the fight, I believe, or they at least need to explode. And he's like, not tough enough, huh? So then he starts spawning infinite numbers of Ultimos. It doesn't matter, they're not hard to fight. The thing is, if you go into, so I'm going to show this, if you go into that while Ultimo is around, you can't get up there to defeat the Mandarin. So what you need to do is draw one of the little spider bros into the spot, to the glowing thing, which it's actually like kind of difficult because, as you saw there, they're like very strict about what they want to do, which is very annoying. So we're gonna stand right here and hope that one of them, nope. Keep standing right here. Alright, Ultimo's back. There we go. Oh! No, what was that? Right when they walk across, they're supposed to get portaled up in there. Okay, you're dead.
You never stood a chance.
Yeah, there you go. So it looks a little wonky, but the spider goes in, destroys Ultimo, and then you can get in there and mess with the Mandarin. So we're going to do the same thing. And we're going to make sure to crit him. And he runs away to the next area, and you repeat this ad nauseum. So again, like I said, not particularly fun. One thing you can do is while you're up in these little crow's nests, you can actually get a couple of unique little chests. So we've got Cap's wristband, which is pretty good actually. Well, we hope. We might be able to put it on him in another spot if we decide to play him again throughout this playthrough. Ow. But also not ow, because that didn't really hurt at all.
Hey, help me with this one.
Of course.
Cool. So we've got the spider boy up there.
Of course.
Let's get... and then we'll go up here and we'll mess up the Mandarin again.
Help me defeat this knave.
Crit's very useful again. Another beefy crit. I don't think there's a chest up here, but no. But there is in the next one. And hopefully we get another cool thing. Is Thor down there messing around? Oh no. Alright.
You just made my day.
Alright. So, as you can tell, this isn't particularly difficult. Just a little more tedious than anything else. Let's go invisible. And, do some more crits. And then we have another freeform fight here, but we don't want to do that quite yet. We're gonna leave our dancing partner, excuse me, the Mandarin down there for a little bit just so we can open up this weapon cache. Okay, I'm going to leave up there. My teammates can go up there and mess them up if they want. Captain America's gloves, dang, we got Cap. Let's boost everybody before we go down there. Let's just straight up mess them up. Everybody's powering up.
Certain.
Let's just crit. Just the crits. Oh. 890. 880. That was it. That's done. So there we go. Turns out Pompous Loki is the one who shapeshifted into Mandarin. And Mandarin, though, he's not sticking around. Not sticking around to face justice. So there you go. That was the Mandarin's palace. It was a pretty fun level. You unlocked Doctor Strange. We tried out some new characters here. You saw the power of the crits, plus Thor's support. Black Panther's a really fun character, and yeah. Oh, that's right. Now they've pulled fast one, and there's Jean Grey and Nightcrawler. So we're going to be heading to Doctor Strange's pad. But before we do that, I know this is a longer video. Got an hour for this level. My commentary wasn't the best for this one either. I'm still getting used to this team. We're going to go here and we're going to see what Weasel has to say about the laptop.
Hey.
Ah, okay, so turns out, well, looks like we'll have a update when we head to Doctor Strange's place. So, that's it. We took down the Mandarin, and now we have to go save a couple of X-Men. So that's it for this time. Thanks, gang. Later.